we get so close to these people. Hold on. We get so close to these people, guys, because they don't have anybody else. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl San Marie. If you are an oldie, welcome back, and if you are a newbie, thank you for joining me on today's video. We all know that everyone's been saying 2020 is the year of the nurse. So if you're a nurse and you want to know everything that I've experienced for my crisis assignment, please continue to watch this video. So guys, how this all started, I was sitting at home and I got an email from Indeed saying that a job or company was interested in me for taking a crisis assignment in Massachusetts. So at first I was like, because they were wanting me to come literally like within a week, and I wasn't ready for that, okay? Like I wasn't ready to just grab my things, pack up, and leave everything behind within a week. I needed more time. So I just told the recruiter if there was another opening, maybe for 3 or 4 weeks later, that would be more doable. So long story short, my recruiter called me back and she said, hey, we have an opening for October the 19th is when your start date will be. So I was like, okay, sounds good. So I talked to my husband about it and we decided to take the trip. So since I accepted the job, we went through the credentialing process and all of that good stuff. I ended up signing a 13-week contract. With this 13-week contract, I knew that I was going to be working for the state, so unlike other travel nursing assignments, this one was completely different. We have been traveling all over the state of Massachusetts. So one day I might be in, I pronounce Peabody, but up here they pronounce Peabody. The next day I might be in Newburyport, or I might be in Amesbury, like somewhere like that. So I go all over the state of Massachusetts to work in different facilities. Another thing is we go to different types of facilities. So before I came here, I did all kind of things in the nursing field. But right before I came, I was working as a home health nurse. The job was for long-term care facilities, but really it's wherever they put you at. So I was like, okay, this will be different. I've never worked long-term care before, but since I did home health for a year, they were like, okay, like it's somewhat the same, so you can come and do that. So with that being said, guys, a year of experience is required for the most part when you are trying to become a travel nurse. When you get to these assignments, they expect you to know what you're doing. They're not going to give you as much of an orientation as you would have, say, like maybe 3 to 4 months at a hospital or a clinic, wherever you're working at, because sometimes I know they do have orientations for that long, but with this you might not get that much of an orientation because they expect you to know your stuff. Okay, they expect you to know your stuff, especially if you're going to be traveling. They're not going to hold your hand, guys, so you really want to know what you're doing before you get to these places. So for the state of Massachusetts, this assignment, they picked 4 teams. 4 teams are made up of 10 people, so total we have 40 people here for the crisis assignment. So we have an Alpha, Bravo, Charlie, and Delta team. I'm on the Alpha team, and they were the first team that got here in April. So the assignment originally started in April of 2020, and I decided to come in October. Each team is assigned to different parts of Massachusetts. But with this, so like I was saying before, we hop from different facilities. So I might be at one long-term care facility this week, but then the next week I'm over here at a rehab facility for 2 weeks, and then the next week I might be at a rest home. So this is something different. I've never in my life worked at a rest home, guys. So a rest home is basically where they have homeless people, people with psychiatric disabilities. That was very different for me because in med-surg we had a few psych people, because sometimes they come in and they have those disorders, so you have to kind of know how to work with them. But most of the people that I have been working with have psych disabilities, so It was kind of an adjustment for me, learning how to work with the different personalities. It was just very different. So overall, though, it was a great experience because I have learned so much since I've been here. So now that it's closer to the vaccination coming out, we are starting to go to vaccination clinics where we are observing patients to make sure that they don't have any type of adverse reactions to the vaccines. So I thought this was very interesting because this is such a big deal. Like, years from now, I'm going to be able to look back at this video and be like, wow, I was really there when people were going out to get vaccinations that they just came out with for COVID-19. So I just think that's really cool that I'll be able to actually experience this. Another thing, guys, I forgot to explain my job responsibilities for the other facilities that we went to. So technically we go into these facilities, okay? We're supposed to go in, help them out with infection control, and then sometimes we cover shifts when their regular staff get sick with the virus. So we go in and we help cover some of their shifts since they have a shortage. If you haven't noticed, with this assignment, you have to be very flexible, okay? You have to be very flexible, and this is why they are paying you so much money, because they expect you to be there when they want you to be there. So some days, just like if you were to be doing a PRN job back home or something like that, they want you to be flexible as far as shift wise. So sometimes you might be working a, let's say, 8-hour shift. You might be working 7 to 3, 3 to 11, or 11 to 7. And as well, we've also been working 12-hour shifts. So sometimes you can be working 7A to 7P or 7P to 7A. It just all depends on where they need you at. You have to be ready and willing to work any of those shifts if you're going to take a crisis assignment in Massachusetts. So that's just my experience, guys. Again, this whole entire video is just things that I have experienced on my travel assignment. It might be completely different from someone else's experience that they've been on for a travel assignment, because right now I'm not in a hospital. I am working for the state of Massachusetts, and we just go wherever there is a need. Okay, so let's get into the part that everyone wants to hear about, okay? The reason why most people are traveling is because these crisis rates are insane. They are crazy, like over the top good money. If you're trying to pay some debt off, if you're just trying to get on top, guys, virus has caused so many problems, but it has also made a way for me to pay off so much debt, which I will be making another video about, guys. Like, I'm gonna tell you everything that me and my family have done. I'm not gonna talk too much because that's gonna be another video. But back to this pay. So you do your regular 40 hours a week, you get paid $60 an hour. On top of that, they pay for your hotel. So they're not giving you a stipend there. Your hotel's paid for, your rental car is paid for, your gas is reimbursed, your travel when you're going to the place is reimbursed, your travel when you're going back home is reimbursed. Also, in Massachusetts or up north, guys, there are a lot of tolls, so they also reimburse you for your tolls. Some weeks your girl is working literally like 72 hours a week. With that being said, the 72 hours a week, you know, you get paid your overtime, so it's time and a half. Overtime for me was $90 an hour. Let's say 1 week you're working 72 hours, you get your pay, your regular 40 hours, $60 an hour, and then you get the $90 overtime for the remainder hours. Let's just say the following week you only work 1 day. Let's say it's an 8-hour shift. They will pay you for 40 hours guaranteed, even if you only work 1 day. Okay? That's crazy. Tell me what other job is going to do that for you. So guys, this is crazy. This opportunity is amazing. You should take advantage of it. If you are even thinking about doing a crisis assignment, I'm not going to say quit your job. Okay, I'm not going to encourage anybody to quit your job. But if you are in a PRN job, you're in a contract job back home, I would say go for it, guys, because this virus isn't going to be here long. Right now, while there's a chance, I feel like you should take the opportunity and go ahead and make the bank and also pay off your student loans, because I know a lot of us have student loans. That would be the smart thing to do. I also want to mention, you have to be humble, because some days you are wearing different hats. If you're an RN, I'm gonna go ahead and say this now. You're not going to be just working as an RN with the contract that I took, so in Massachusetts. So make sure you're asking all of these questions to your recruiter, guys, because if you are an RN and you don't want to work as a CNA or work as like doing other job responsibilities that are not within your job responsibilities or within your scope, then this probably is not for you. Before I came to this contract, I was just a nurse. Like, we had care partners, so we never had CNA. Because of this, I didn't have much experience at doing CNA work. So when I had to be a CNA here, I made sure that I got with one of the staff. They knew these patients already, so they were able to show me, hey, so-and-so likes this way or this way, to make, my life a lot easier, and also their life a lot easier when I'm working with them and caring for them, because I want to make sure that I'm doing what the patient wants me to do and make them happy at the end of the day. Since I've been here, I have worked as a nurse, just a regular registered nurse. I've also worked as a CNA. I've also done some housekeeping stuff, guys, cleaning, janitorial work, because COVID's not just affecting nurses, it's affecting the entire staff. I've done administrative work. I've been a charge nurse. I've never been a charge nurse before I came up here. I've been a charge nurse. If you want to know anything more in detail about my experience or have me make another video, please put it in the comments below, because I will definitely make another video. If you guys have any questions, you can inbox me. My email is in the description box. Also, you can just place it in the comments below. This was a crazy experience. Not only just moving 22 hours away from home, but playing so many different roles up here, working the different schedules, and not knowing what my schedule was until the day before. It's like sometimes I didn't get a message until maybe around 9:30 telling me that I had to work the next morning 7 to 3. So if you are a control freak and a planner like me, this will be very stressful for you. It causes a little stress, but hey, you can do anything. If we can get through COVID-19, guys, we can do anything. We're working on the front lines. We are going out there and we are being superheroes for these people. And guys, the best part about this entire experience is the patients. They thank us, they write letters, we're there, we're holding their hands through this entire thing, because they can't have their family members there. Sometimes we even let them use our phone to FaceTime their families. And okay, I'm not gonna cry. We get so close to these people. Okay. Hold on. We get so close to these people, guys, because they don't have anybody else. We are there to help them. And I'm so passionate for these people. Like, some people are so scared to go out here and work. And I'm not only here for the money, I'm here for the people, because there are so many people who are afraid of this virus. And I'm not gonna say you shouldn't be afraid, but if you do what you're supposed to do, you will be okay. Just follow the rules and listen to what these people are telling you. You will be okay. So go in here and take care of these people. Be that hand that they don't have from their family member when you are there, and take care of them, because that's why you're there. That's why you're there. You're there to do your job. I'm sorry. I just get very emotional when I'm talking about these people, because I have met so many great people since I've been here. I have made some friends that I will forever remember. I have made some new grandmoms, grandpas, some new moms and dads. Guys, these people are my family, and I really love them. I've gotten attached to so many of these people, and I'm going to remember them forever. That's going to be the hardest part. It's just leaving all these people behind that I've met. So with that being said, guys, I'm going to wrap this video up. I'm not going to drag it on anymore. If you have any questions, like I said, just leave them down in the comment section below, guys. Let me know if there's any other videos you want to see. Also, if you have any questions in particular of how to get with the company that I'm with, if you want me to have my recruiter call you, I will do that as well. Yeah, so I think that's all I have for you guys today. I hope you guys are having a great day. Please stay safe out there, guys. Make sure you're washing your hands constantly wash your hands. Keep your hands out of your face every time you think about it. Let's stop panicking, guys, and let's just do the right thing. Let's take care of ourselves and take care of others. I love you. Thanks so much for tuning in to this video. Peace.